Hey Pollins, welcome back to the Grove. It's your girl Kemba. Welcome to Kemba's World if you are new here, and welcome if you are new. In today's video, I have a story time for you. So let's get on started with the story time, because some of you may know this, some of you may not know this, but this is the story time of how Twitch trolls on Twitch got my account suspended for 3 days. 3 days for adult nudity and whatnot, and it was a wrongful suspension and whatnot. So let's get into the story time. So this incident, so my Twitch suspension happened back in May, and it's as I'm recording this, it is early November, you know. So, mind you, this happened way back earlier this year. So this happened shortly after I turned 25, because my birthday's in May. So this happened the 26th of May, and my birthday is the May 7th. So this happened, like I said, this happened shortly after my birthday. So if you guys are unaware, I'm on top of uploading, like, YouTube videos. I stream on Twitch Thursday to Sunday, on Thursday to Sunday at over on Twitch, at 6 p.m. EST. If you want to come check me out, please, I'll make sure to have my link down below. So I stream on Twitch. So, usually I stream Overwatch, but I do throw like a little bit of variety. And the weekend that I got suspended, I was actually, like, streaming Paladins and whatnot. And before y'all say, like, oh, ill Paladins, like, your basic, like, Overwatch is free, like, okay, Paladins is also free. Like, people can enjoy other games outside of Overwatch and whatnot. Overwatch is free, Apex is free, Fortnite is free, and whatnot. Like, there are other, let people enjoy the games that they want to enjoy. Okay? Okay. So, I was streaming Paladins all of, like, the weekend of, like, May 26th. So if you come to, even though, like, right now in this, like, very moment I'm streaming through console, if you come to my Twitch streams, usually I chat for, like, 30 minutes to make sure that I'm connecting with my community for 30 minutes. So that way I can fill you guys in on my day. You guys can fill me in on your day. And then because back when this, like, situation happened, I had my laptop, because if you go back to, like, earlier videos, you saw, like, a whole different setup than what you're currently, like, seeing right now. So you're seeing a whole different setup, right? So with that being said, um, back when I had my setup, how I would run my streams is I would have my starting student screen. Once I would be on my starting student screen for 5 minutes, and then I would, once the 5 minutes are up, I would chat for 30 minutes, and then, like, I would run, and then after for chatting for 30 minutes, then I would play a paternity court episode, a paternity court, couples court, divorce court episode while I was eating dinner, and then I would jump into the gameplay. So since I stream at 6, so by 7 o'clock, the whole entire 6 o'clock hour is just me chatting, and then, like, and whatnot. And then, like, the 7 o'clock hour and up is me, like, gaming and whatnot. So I do, like, my whole entire, spill, intro, yada, 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 whatever. So after I do that, and, like, I switched over to, like, my gaming section of my stream, because, I did everything that I needed to do. I did my just chatting. I did, like, watching some videos with my community and whatnot. I did what I tended to do every stream. So I switch over to my Xbox. I'm loading up Paladins, and I hop into a match. The first four matches is like, all good and whatnot. Because mind you, I got suspended May 26th. This took place Sunday night. So the first four matches of it was all good. Like, I was chatting with my community. We was chatting about like the characters I'm playing, like how they would play these characters, how they would like, go up on different like, positions and like on the high ground and whatnot. Like it was just like, basic shit. And then um out one of my community members by the name of Ty mentioned to me that my on Discord how my stream was down, and I'm sitting here thinking I got disconnected. Because that can happen, like your stream can disconnect whether your Wi-Fi goes out or like, OBS is being like, finicky and whatnot. So like I was like fully prepared to like, just, restart stream. You know what I'm saying? So Ty messaged me on Discord saying like, "Oh hey, your stream is out," and I'm like, "Okay, I'm coming back." I restarted my laptop to make sure that it's all good and whatnot. So once I restarted my laptop, I go to like, restart my stream. I saw within my OBS that I'm logged out of like, Twitch, because if you guys do not stream and you stream through OBS, like how you enter your stream key and it brings up like your activity feed, your stream information, your chat and whatnot. Those little boxes all said that I need to log in, and I'm like, why do I need to log in? I'm already signed in, like you got my stream key and everything and whatnot. So I went to log in, I couldn't log in. So I actually go onto like, the website. I load up my Google Chrome, go on the website, and lo and behold, I get in and it says that I'm suspended. And I'm like, suspended? Suspended for what? Like, what the fuck am I doing? Like, I'm sitting here casually talking to my chat and playing video games. Like, what is this suspension and whatnot? Cause cause prior to me getting suspended, Twitch trolls came into my chat, right? Came into my chat and they started saying like, "Oh, I want to support my black transgender queen. I want to support my transgender goddess. Saying that I look like a man, and like, this, that, and the third." And no, and like knowing, and if you guys do not know me, and this is the first time you see my face and like and whatnot, one, you should know this about me. You can come into like, my community and troll all you want, but your trolling is not gonna do work any type of fucking way. Cause these trolls were like, "Oh, you look like a man. I want to support my transgender queen. Like, let me into the Discord because give me 10,000 channel points to let me into the Discord and whatnot." And I'm like, no. And I'm like, cause my mom happened to like, pop into my room, and I literally asked her like, "You gave birth to three girls and one boy, right?" And she was like, "Yeah." And I literally told the trolls like, "You heard my mom saying that she gave birth to three girls, one boy. She does not have two girls and two sons. She gave birth to three girls and one boy. Like, my dad has one son and one daughter. Like, what more proof do you need?" Like, I was assigned female at fucking birth and whatnot. Like, I do not look like a man whatsoever. And so they was like, "Oh, I want to support my transgender queen and whatnot." So after like, I initially like, gave them like my 2 cents and, banned them and went about my merry day, I guess they didn't like it. And they decided to report me for adult nudity and whatnot. Which is funny because what I was, if you guys notice, I was wearing that dress. I'm gonna show it again. But I was wearing the dress last video, but I was wearing that exact same dress on stream, and like the dress has a cutout where you could like see like the top of my boobs and whatnot, and that's it. Like, what more do you want from me? Like, you, like, I literally told them, like, I'm literally on my cycle right now. I can, like, literally be petty and literally get flagged for a suspension and pull out my pad and show you my bloody period because transgender women can't get periods and whatnot and whatnot. Cause like now that I've been actively like creating content, I am now getting like unnecessary comments on my voice and my appearance, and it's like, guys, like if you're attracted to the more feminine voice, and you're attracted to like a woman that has more feminine like features, not saying that I don't have feminine like features, but if you're attracted to like more feminine like features, then find a content creator that fits your standards, and don't come into my community thinking that you're going to do something, because what are we doing here, Buki? Like, what are we doing here? Because they was like, oh, you are a transgender queen, I want to support you. And it's like, baby, I am a cisgender woman. I am not a transgender woman. Wouldn't I know if I'm trans, and wouldn't I put it in my bio? Like, why are y'all misgendering me and whatnot? So after they spanned me for adult nudity, like I said, they spanned me for adult nudity, right? So and like I said, initially I thought I was disconnected and whatnot, but like once I found out that I and when I like I said, when I signed into my Twitch account to go and whatnot, and it said that I was suspended, they was like, check your email. I checked my email. It says that I was suspended for adult nudity, and I'm like, adult nudity where? Where? My dress isn't all that provocative, because let me show you the dress, guys. This is the dress, right? Let me get it up for you. This is the dress. Hold on, let me move my iPad back a little some. But this is the dress. This is the full dress. Like, you see, this is like where my head goes. This is the cutout for like where it sits on top of my boobs. But this is the dress. It's long sleeve and whatnot. I got this off of Shein because it said that it was like a teddy bear dress, and like I really love this dress. I worn this dress out multiple times. I got tons of like compliments on it. Like, I dressed this dress up. I dress. Wow, that's a tongue twister for me. I dress this dress up or down like all the time. Like, sometimes I will wear it like with some sandals. Sometimes I will wear it with some sneakers, high heels, like like the whole entire 9 yards and whatnot. So let me put my dress away. So like, yeah, like I will put a picture over onto this side if I can find a picture of me on this of me actually in the dress, so that way you guys can have like more context of like what I look like in the dress and whatnot. But yeah, like that dress got me suspended, and you're probably thinking like to yourself, like, since like the cutout is above my boobs, you only see like the top of my boobs and whatnot, because I am a part of the Mommy Mocha Club, so I do have some titties on me, and whatnot. So, but like, it's not like, sometimes I show when I have my laptop set up. Sometimes I show cleavage, sometimes I don't. Like, it just all depends on how I feel, because like I'm the type of person where you're not gonna tell me I can't wear something because I'm mid-size slash plus size. Like, you're not about to tell me that bullshit, bro. Like, if you don't like it on me, that's your problem, not mine. Like, I bought the clothes. I'm confident in the clothes. That's it. That's all. And whatnot. So, once, like, so I like literally like screenshot to my, and I will put, and again I will put the screenshot of like me being suspended, like right here and whatnot. But like I would, if I, again, like even though I said like I will put the screenshots in up, if that's if I can find it, because I, like I said, this happens in May, and I've been like taking tons of pictures and screenshots since then, so like bear with me. But I've been like hold on, let me bring you back in a little bit closer. Okay, yeah, that's where we want you. Um, but yeah, like so, like I legitimately got suspended, and like I was pissed because even though like I'm a small content creator, like that was like really like a low blow to not only me but to my community, because I worked so hard for my community, just for it to be temporarily taken away because trolls couldn't accept the fact that I am a cisgender fucking woman and whatnot. Like Pookie, I am fucking a cisgender woman. What more do you need? Like, okay, I don't have a feminine voice. Get over it. There are plenty other women on that do content creation that has a feminine fucking voice. Get over it. If you don't like my voice, you don't like my voice. If you don't like how I look, you don't like how I look. But there are plenty of people that find me attractive, that likes my voice. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, I don't have problems pulling men. I don't have problems pulling women either. So that's that. And then like a lot of men will be like, "Oh, well, you need to shave your face cuz mind you, I do have like, um I do shave my face, but like it's like slowly like coming back in. But I do have um I do have like hair growing not on my chin, but like like right here, like it's just like right here and right here, like so on the underside of both of my face and not on my chin and whatnot. So like I do shave it like every week and whatnot, but still that's not an excuse to like give give to like call me a man because and whatnot, because like the amount of time that I got in like comments on my voice and how I look, if I didn't have like thick skin coming into content creation, low key those types of comments would honestly make me crash out and quit content creation forever. But I have thicker skin than that. Like you can't tell me shit. You can't tell me shit about my appearance. Like, okay, you don't find me attractive. But what do you want me to do about it? You want me to go cry in the corner because Jacob 69 doesn't find me fucking attractive? No. No. Like I'm not gonna cry if like somebody doesn't find me attractive. There are plenty of people that find me attractive and whatnot. And if they didn't find me attractive, then they wouldn't been like trying to like pursue me and like things like that and whatnot. So I was suspended for 3 days, right? So I was suspended. I got my suspension Sunday night, which is the 26th of May. I was suspended from Sunday to Wednesday. And once my suspension was lifted at 9:30 EST Wednesday night, the 29th of May. I believe that's the 29th. I need to double check my dates to make sure. But yeah, so I did all that. So once like I was but while I was talking, I had created like a whole entire like Twitter post to try to get Twitch attention um to like lift my suspension, because fun fact, I did try to get my suspension lifted, and then like they gave me an automated response talking about they reviewed my account, and they basically was in agreement with the trolls and said that my suspension was justified and that I would continue being suspended until like my suspension is up and whatnot. And then once my suspension is up, everything was like restored, and but the only thing that was not restored was that particular VOD from that night. So I'm missing like a whole entire VOD from May, just from that. Cause like if you go back, like if and whatnot, so like yeah, so like once I reinstated, I amped up security in my fucking on my fucking Twitch channel. I made sure that all chatters had to have a verified email and a phone number. The only exceptions are my moderators, my VIPs, and my subscribers. So the only way you can get around with like, doing that is like, not is being like one of the three and whatnot. But any new pollen coming in has to be, has a verified email and a phone number and whatnot. So, and then on top of that, I banned some terms like I banned the phrase "you look like a man" on my Twitch channel, and that transgender queen and whatnot, because again, these trolls were like trying to come in and say like, oh, I look like a man and transgender queen. So I'm gonna make it harder that and whatnot, because the thing about me when it comes to content creation, like usually like people will block a word. I'm gonna use the N word for example. Usually people, if you, somebody like when people block the N word, they usually block it like, one way, which is like the standard way, which is correct. But I go the step further and block it every fucking which way. Meaning I block it the way where somebody will tries to place like some of the letters with numbers. I block it the way where they try to space it out and whatnot. Like I block it every which way, because again, you're not about to come into my community thinking that you're gonna do something and you fucking fail, baby boy. That's not what's gonna happen. If you thought that was gonna happen, then you're sadly mistaken. So once I amped up my security, I reiterated that all chatters must have a verified email and email and phone number, just to be safe. I don't interact with trolls anymore. Like if you try to say something to me, it's an instantly ban. I put it in my rules on Twitch and in my little chat rules thing that I am a cisgender woman, meaning I was born a female. I use she her pronouns. Meaning if you try to misgender me, you're instantly banned from my fucking community. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. Because the thing about me, when I ban you from my community, you're banned for life. Meaning you can send in an unbanned request from and whatnot all you want. It's just gonna sit there. Because I this is like my third time being trolled on Twitch. Maybe I will go back to the other two. This is my third time being trolled on Twitch, and from the other two, each time there has been four from each, two from the first one and two from the second one, that legitimately sent in an unbanned request, and they're still sitting in my unbanned request. That's all I gotta say about it. They're sitting in my unbanned request. Like, you're not about to sit here, disrespect me and whatnot, and think that I'm gonna just acceptably allow you into my community. Because I would briefly tell you about the first instance. The first two instances, the first instance is when I was streaming playing Overwatch, and then like somebody came into my stream and was trying to like backseat and whatnot, and then they started trying to get loud in my chat, and they was like, "Oh well, can you shut up? And I'm trying to watch some Overwatch and whatnot." And they was like, "Oh well, stop let me talk. And I'm like, bitch, you're forgetting that I'm the streamer. I'm the streamer. I'm the entertainer. I'm the content creator, baby boy. Meaning, I have all the power to silence you since you want to fucking yap. Because guess what? When he said, like, oh, you need to shut up, I'm trying to watch some Overwatch, or, and that you need to, you need to shut up and let me talk. Guess what happened to him? He got sent to the shadow, before he got sent to the shadow realm, he got timed out and muted for a fucking 30 minutes. I don't do that 5 minute shit. I don't do that 5 to 10 minute shit. Like, if you want to act your ass, you're going to sit in a 30-minute timeout. And then if you come out that timeout and still act a fool, banned. Simple as that. I'm not the type of content creator where I'm going to give you, like, several fucking chances and whatnot. You know what I'm saying? I'm not that type of content creator. Like, I tell my community this all the time. If you are new here, I tell my community all the time. Like, I do not care if you give me, thousands of dollars. I don't care if you give me thousands of subs, thousands of memberships if I ever when I make YouTube partner and whatnot. Like, I do not care about that. The minute that you disrespect me, you disrespect my community, you overstep boundaries and whatnot, you're done, you're out, you're gone. Point blank simple. And I don't care if you send in an unban request a few days later or a year later and whatnot. I do not care. And the thing is, the trolls that got me banned on Twitch, they all now are on they are now banned from my channel. And they are, and I get the last laugh, because not only they're banned from my channel, they can't view my streams, because Twitch now has a setting to where any banned people that you ban from your streams cannot view your streams. Because usually, if before, like a year ago, around this time last year, if you ban somebody from your streams, they could still, like, view your streams. They couldn't just chat. But now, if you have this setting turned on, they can't chat, they can't view your streams. You're completely ghost. It's like your channel never existed to them and whatnot. So yeah, that is how I got suspended from Twitch for trolls thinking that I was a fucking man. Cause like I said, let me reiterate. I understand that my voice is not feminine enough for certain people. I understand that. But don't come into my community thinking that you're gonna sit here and just disrespect me, because not only will your comment get deleted faster than shit, because fun fact, I read all my comments. I may not respond to all of my comments, but I read everything. I read everything. So I read everything. So, like, if you say some disrespectful shit about me, about my appearance and whatnot, it's simply going to get deleted. And then on top of that, you're going to get blocked from my channel for doing that shit. Because if you think you're going to, and it's not, and if you're probably thinking like, oh, you're being sensitive, you can't take like somebody not being attracted to you. It's not about attraction, baby. It's about, like, okay, you had to make it known to me that you don't like me enough to find me attractive. What purpose do am I supposed to get from that? Like, oh, this user doesn't find me attractive and whatnot. Like, I am not the type of woman to be sitting here trying to impress any damn body. I upload my content. I upload my content. I stream my video games and whatnot. I go to school and I mind my own fucking goddamn business. What is so hard to comprehend from this and whatnot? You know what I'm saying? But that is it. That's the end of this video. If you guys enjoyed the video, please make sure to leave a like and a share. If you are new here, please make sure to subscribe to the channel so that way you know when every time I upload at the beginning of my channel, it was weekly uploads, but now it's monthly uploads and whatnot. But with that being said, if you want to catch me live on Twitch, like I said, I'm live Thursday through Sunday at 6 p.m. EST. I will put my link down below in the description down below. I hope you guys have a great rest of your day / night, wherever you may be in the world. And until the next video, I will see you guys then. Bye.